welcome to the Warband Pro League semifinals. WK versus GA. I'm Thunderbeau, and I'm here with
Maddawg coming at you.
How's it going, man?
Hey, good. We're coming up with a grudge match. Holy cow. This is powerhouse match coming at you right now.
Pride of NA, pride of EU. Going at each other.
Yeah. This is a rematch from a match that happened in the regular season. GA, WK would be undefeated, except GA, took the win in the regular season, and now here they are again in the semifinals. We get to see what comes of this. I'm sure there's a lot of feelings going on both sides right now.
Definitely. It's going to be an intense match. Earlier today in WNL, actually, AE lost to Kerwa. So definitely coming out, I guess, with some heat, maybe. Hopefully with some heat. Want to see a good match, right?
Yeah, they're probably coming for blood now. They're probably refocused. GA is a team that it just has tons and tons of competitive experience, and they're going to be able to rise above, go from one match to the other without letting each other affect one another.
For sure. But let's talk about the maps. So first map is going to be, well, it looks like Revan Village right now, but
Yep.
Yeah, let's talk about Revan Village then.
Revan Village, open map, some good cover though. Cav can definitely work. It's a map that both of these teams are going to know really well. They've played it for years. Just tons of strategy that you can do. Good, in my opinion, really good flag placement. No one point is a focus of the map. I think you need good map presence throughout the round to make sure that you get your masters covered. But you should see a lot of the same stuff because they've played it so many times. But what I'm expecting is really good execution from both teams because of their map knowledge.
Definitely, I feel like this is one of the better maps in the game. Really, how to say rewards good cav play and archer play, in my opinion. Well-placed archers in this map really do a lot of work.
Yep, if you're spawned on castle side, you have the church there, you got the cubby, you can get some good angles with the archers. If you're spawned on the palisade side, you kind of want to either move into the village or try and take a flank early. That way you can get your positioning and you don't get pinned back in barn. So you'll probably see that from both these teams right now on that side. And when you get in the middle village from that palisade, you can really work the sides and try and get some angles to get some early shots, take a horse down, something along those lines.
Definitely, but let's talk about Mountain Fortress real quick. It's a closed map. It's a bit bigger than most closed maps, though. And what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's got some size to it. It's definitely urban, but I foresee Cav being able to do some work. It does have a little open area on the outside. It's a good map.
The factions on it are Serenids and no, my bad. It's gonna be Swadia and Nords on Mountain Fortress, so that'll be interesting to see. Swadia and Nords, usually Nords would come out on top in that, but Swadia has probably been the best faction for the entire tournament, really. Probably the support classes.
Yeah, you get that early economy with the armor. So typically on a closed map, you're going to see Nords come out ahead just because of that advanced melee. But Swadia's got it can match the armor that the Nords are going to bring. Plus, it's going to have the crossbows, which can really do some damage to the mail that the Nords are going to get. Should be able to get some good angles as well. Kind of set up some different expo positions. That way, it's not just a full-on melee.
Yeah, definitely. But how about you talk about WK for me a bit and what you think they're going to do on these maps?
Yeah, they're really going to cater to their playstyle, and I mean, you're talking about WK. This is pretty much the standard in NA right now. They were expected to go undefeated. GA kind of took a win away from them, so I think they're out for blood. I think they're very focused. You got just all the normal names that you're looking to see to do work. You got Calamity, you got PPK, you got Oodle on the ground, Beer. Castro's going to be in there shooting them up. So these guys, skill-wise, will definitely hang with the big names that you're going to have on the European side on GA.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at GA's team, LaRue's not here. He's a big name that's not here. But definitely do have a lot of cav players. I can see Shema, I can see Corey, I can see Ferinian. Great players. They have M, Cleric. I mean, GA, has a lineup that's could win this. They're competing right now. Definitely intend them to probably rely on the support classes a lot more. Infantry is probably the hardest class of high ping, so you definitely want to see them play safer, in my opinion.
And that's what you have two teams. I mean, this is across continent. They're coming, GA is a European team. West Knights, predominantly West Coast. They're kind of meeting in the middle in the New York. So a lot
Yeah,
of what I'm
definitely.
seeing with the ping is it's kind of averaging out. So while it is a factor, I think it's going to be pretty close to even.
Yeah, it's even. You can see Maddawg, Achilles, Laxro, Wiley. They all have pings from 80 to 100. You know.
Yep, and then you got Vinny, the curve wrecker, with 13 pings. So
Yeah, definitely. He'll definitely have impact. But I mean, it should be a great match. Hard to say who's really going to come out on top. Personally, I'm rooting for WK, NA. So
hey,
but
we're streamers. We can't be biased.
gotta be
I feel
unbiased. But
yeah. I feel that for the for the viewers and everything, both these teams are going to award us with a really great match. I think it's going to be really technical, and it's going to be the highest level play of the tournament, in my opinion.
for sure, this is probably going to be the best match in my opinion. And here we go. Are we live? I believe we are. Yeah, we're live. Let's see how it goes. WK, they're going to go aggressive right now. A lot of cav, and they're going straight at the spawn. They want to see if they can catch anyone out. But AE has a lot of infantry right now. And WK, yeah, is definitely just going back off right now. It's pretty interesting, actually.
Oh wow, I thought it was going to be a re-in live, but I was just speculating. Gosh, that all cav rush would have worked, but you're right. I think the infantry really pushed them off right there.
Yeah, kind of zoned them off. We'll see what's going on now. Oh my. Oh. Is that a...
Yeah, Laxtra with the DC.
Yeah.
So WK is already down one.
Looks like they're going to do re-in live, though.
Re-in live. See, I wasn't speculating.
Yeah, re-live. Well, let's see what comes out this time. Maybe they'll try it again. Probably not. But, you never know.
I wouldn't pull it again. If that was, that's not a bad first round strategy. But if it doesn't work, come off of it and go back to
Well,
something more.
I mean, don't diss it too quickly. It looks like the exact same thing's happening again.
Here it goes.
Quickly going in. The GA infantry, the ground force this time are moving a bit faster, though. They're already to Broom Alley, more of a safe position than that open area, but no team, or at least WK seem to do the exact same thing.
Well, they rushed in, but they're doing a good WK strategy. They use their cav as a diversion. You can see how they push GA kind of into a clump in the middle, and they've already got a flank. They got Lagstra back in the cubby right there, and they're working that side fence. So they've already got a really good spread pretty much across the map.
Well, I think this spawn's the better spawn. You're closer to all three flags. You have the one by the campfire, you have the one in the market, and the one by the graveyard. Graveyard probably will be the hardest one to take if GA's already set up there, but I feel that spawn is the much better spawn.
Both teams have kind of traded spawns at this point. You got GA back in the village, and Achilles is kind of hanging, kind of in a dangerous area right now. If GA pushed hard, they might catch him out.
Should be fine for the most part. Yeah, he's gonna walk away. Oh, some shots actually being fired.
Early game, in the round, both teams just trying to do a little damage. Nothing really happened. Flag should be spawning here any second.
The flag is by the campfire, so we'll see how this goes. WK has the superior positioning right now, but you don't count GA out just yet.
Got Lagstra on the flag early. He's probably going to push up that hill, get a little bit of advantage. Got some shots hitting early.
Well, GA right now is going to try and push out that cubby. No archers there. It looks like they're throwing some javelins at the cav.
If I were WK, I'd let them fully exposed, get them out in the open.
Oh, PPK couches Cleric there. Nicely done. First kill. Oh, PPK blocks Beer there, and Beer gets dismounted because of it. Beer's gonna be fine. Fine's begun. Corey gets Vinny. Vinny's down early. Oh, there we go. Calamity gets Dopey with the couch. Razor backed up in the corner. Gradoc's gonna pressure him. Shem's going in to help. Fighting continues. OGL trying to defend himself from PPK. Well, it looks like I think both teams are probably gonna try and move to the flag, or at least GA will.
It's kind of even footing right now.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I think that's an imp and a cav down for GA. Oh, PPK gets OGL. Calamity gets Corey there, and all Beer goes down. But WK getting an early lead here.
Definitely
Is
leveraging
Ferunian
that
getting
cav.
dismounted? Oh. Cal blocks PBK from getting that kill on Ferunian, but Ferunian goes down anyways. Shema dismounts Cal there, and Cal goes down. M goes down, Achilles gets him. And it's only Shema and Razor left. Oh, nice shot from Achilles, gets Shema. And Razor's just trying to survive in the cubby there, maybe get a kill. I mean, Maddawg distracted him. No, that's not great. Yeah, no, never mind. But I saw Maddawg distract him. There you go, he goes down.
Yeah, Maddawg ran really good interference. He pretty much kept Razor from taking the shots at a critical point when he was in that cubby. You just saw WK Cav really going to work there. They let him get out in the open like they should, and were just coming in from all sides. GA was doing a good job, in my opinion. They were really trying to hold their own, so I saw some good play from GA's Cav.
Definitely, though. But PPK and Calamity and Achilles really stepped up. Did well. It looks like GA is going to try to do the same thing. WK going with the aggressive... Oh, wow. Vinny almost got the early dismount on Shema there. GA is going to take the church again. This time, this is probably the ideal spot to take. The flag's either going to be in the market or right behind the church, so this is the spot you want, really.
So here, your WK, you ask yourself, do we want to try and push them out early? Because you're right, they're definitely going to have an advantage when those flags come up. I would probably set up with some good angles on both those flag spawns.
Definitely, I mean, we'll see what happens, but well, it's actually hard for them. Oh, did Shema just get tagged there? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, got a hit there. See, the cav is going to be rendered really inept when they try and come into that graveyard. So this is where you want to try and get your infantry close, try and push them out. That way the cav can do some work and not run into the wall.
Well, flag is about to spawn, so we'll see what happens. WK, they've moved further away. I guess hoping for the market spawn. It did spawn in the market, and we'll see what happens. GA, they're going to hold the graveyard. No, it looks like Cleric and OGL are going to move towards Broom Alley. They're going to challenge Lagstro. WK Cap moving in. You're coming with the couch. Trying to pressure the archers. That's somebody dismounted.
PPK is down early.
And PPK is actually going to get on the flag though, so... Shema's stuck. Shema's probably going to be fine there. Looks like the fight's going to be on the flag. Cleric and M both moving towards it. PPK forced to back away. Lagstro was going to be taking shots. Somebody else gets tagged. Didn't manage to see it. Vinny gets stopped on the flag. Oh, that was close. Corey almost got him. Oh, Razor TK is Dopey. Dopey's down. That's one down already for GA. That's a TK. Wiley gets Razor. That's an Archer and a Cap down. We'll see what WK does. They're going to capitalize. Ferunian gets Lagstro. Oh, Vinny gets CJ. Wiley gets M. Both of them down now. This is WK's game right now.
Cav pile up.
He's going to win. Maddawg gets Shema. And it looks like WK is running away with it. Only Ferunian and Corey. Corey goes down. Ferunian down.
Oh gosh, the smartest play I saw. PBK's horse went down early, but he didn't try and be a hero. He kept it as a team effort. He just held off, was a distraction, was something that they had to focus on until the proper time when the cav could come in and really help him out. He wasn't trying to solo the team right there. Really smart play.
Yeah, he backed away to Lagstro. Lagstro, you know, put in some shots, and then whenever the cav moved in, he moved in with him. And it looks like WK is being aggressive. You see Wiley, he's got that Great Lance. Oh, he might, you know, he's not the only one. Cal and Wiley have Great Lances. And these things are deadly, like...
They're deadly, they're also very purposeful. So if it gets close, I've seen some players carry an extra lance just in case they have to come in and do some work on the infantry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but these are also dangerous things to give away. Like, you know you're gonna die. A lot of time people just sheath that, you know, don't want to give it to the other team. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's still... I mean, GA still has a chance to come back, right? 2-0. You win one here, you win another one.
We're definitely early in this set.
I think GA is trying to be aggressive right now. I don't know where the WK Archers are, but they've taken the graveyard again. I mean, this could be catastrophic again if the flag spawns out of fire. for GA, but we'll see.
WK running 6 cav, 2 archers. I don't see anybody on the ground.
Well, I mean, I guess the strategy there, at least we've tried it as well in my clan, you run in those 2 archers and use your cav superiority to try and, you know, out-cav them when they try to crash on the archers. And WK's pretty good at that. Their cavs are very good, their archers are very good, so I can definitely see why they do it. There we go, the final flight's begun. Corey's dismounted already. Beer lands a hit on him. Vinny's coming in. Or Cal gets him. And WK, first kill already again. Oh, Wiley goes down with the Grey Lance. M gets him. But Cal still has his. When begun, Razor gets PPK. That's 2 down for WK. GA running away with it right now. Oh no, but Achilles gets Razor now. Moving on, buying their time. Cal going in. No, he's going to actually go pressure the Archer. OGL, not going to get hit. Brunian tries to help. No one on the flag yet. Flag's still anyone's game. None of WK dismounting either. You can see CJ and M trying to make their way towards the flag. Still a minute left, a lot of time left in the round. Brunian dismounted. Vinny and Cal going to win. Cal blocks Vinny. Oh, Cal gets M. M wasn't even paying attention to that Great Lance range. OGL TK's cleared. That's both the imps down, and now this is pretty much WK's game. Only 3 of them left.
You can definitely see that mobility that all the cav are giving to WK. GA's having to kind of string themselves out trying to get to the flag out there at campfire. WK's just able to ride circles around him, get distracted.
It's tough for GA to keep up with them. You can see the infantry struggling to actually get into good positioning.
Got some war horses and chargers on WK's side as well. That's going to be pretty hard to overcome, at least with the range game. The jabs aren't going to do anything to it. The archers aren't going to do anything to it that the Nords have.
We'll see how it goes in the next set. I definitely feel Swati as the stronger faction for this map. But we'll see. Now, my question is, will WK run infantry as the Nords?
That's a good question. You definitely have some cav superiority, mainly because the Nords, especially early on, are going to have kind of squishy horses. If it were me, I'd probably put 1 or 2 on the ground. Looks like I see PPK on the ground already.
Yep. Maybe they'll put Oodle in as well. I mean, it'll be interesting. With the Nords, you can do jab drops for the imp. And early on against the Hunters, it's really good. So we'll see.
So both teams just kind of setting up. So if you're GA right now, you're saying, okay, you know, no big deal. We're putting the set behind us. Well, let's refocus on, you know, the game plan we had laid out here.
I mean, definitely, GA's gonna shake this one off. It's a 3-0, but you can definitely come back from it. I mean, what do you think GA's got to do here? Do you think they got to play like WK did, or I mean, try it again with the inf?
You know, the cav is pretty huge, and they have some great cav players on their side. But really, what it comes down to is the cohesiveness of the cav as they hit. It's really a pattern. You got to have the the backup and the after, and that's what you see with WK. You see that circular motion. You get focused on one cav, and the other cav comes in from behind. If GA can accomplish something like that with the team they got, then I would definitely go for it. As you saw in the previous set, they were really getting strung out trying to get to that outside flag spawn. They can rectify that a little bit with their spawn. They can do some early positioning if they think it's going to go out there. At the same time, having most of your troops on the ground trying to get to a spawn like that is really tough. I mean, you could pretty much expect you're going to have a number of cav on WK's side. I'd say 4. They're probably going to run a 4-2-2. So 2 infantry, 2 archers, 4 cav. gives them the mobility and the jabs to do some damage early.
Sure. I mean,
If
I'm
I were
wondering
GA,
if
yeah, if I were GA, I mean, I'd probably get a little heavy on the crossbows. Really try and use some cover, get some angles, because you're going to see the Norse don't have the option for the heavy cav, so they can't get armored cav unless they steal it, of course. So that would be like a main goal of WK. But I would kind of spread out and try and get some shots, maybe take down a few horses kind of early. Do a little bit more early game instead of just relying on the flag every time.
well, I think that one thing that also hurt GA was their positioning. The flag did spawn twice over in the field by the fire, so that's always rough. I mean, especially when you have the all like 4 inf to run across the map, it's very difficult. Maybe if they position, maybe not like better, but in a sense more for the rest of the spawns, they could do better. They really struggle with that one flag spawn in particular.
Well, it's kind of great. WK is doing a great job of a standard tactic they usually use of putting their cav out there early. The cav using their cav as a distraction. GA can easily counter that from this spawn. They can get to some cover early and really try and deal some damage on those horses when they come around. The other thing is they can kind of not completely, but they can ignore it if they wanted to. The cover is so close they don't have to run in from that castle side. Then get to the cover early and really more impose what they're trying to do with the map instead of having to worry about the cav early. Because WK cav is not going to crash into a wall that early in the round. So I think they can really adapt to that strategy if WK continues to use it.
Well, I was thinking, what if either team tries an all cav strat just for the beginning? Rush the spawn quick, maybe get a quick round.
Let's not get crazy here, Thunder.
I mean, you never know. I mean, GA's behind; they could pull it out. EU's do it. It'd be interesting.
Crazy, man. I'd love to see it.
WK tried it in the first round. Let's hope it happens. I want to see something exciting.
That'd be hype. Looks like we're going live.
Yeah, GA hasn't, so no excitement. But yeah, as you said. Oh wait, how many imp is that? That's 3 imp, 2 archers, and that's a horse archer. Oh my god. Blacks throw the horse archer. Oh boy, this is exciting.
GA taking one out of WK's playbook. They got 6 cav, but they got 2 infantry, so no crossbows on GA's side right now.
Oh wow, I'm just excited to see this horse archer. This is the real excitement.
No.
Just wait, he's gonna kill all 8 of them. It's the most OP class in the game. He's taking some shots. Oh, they're a bit off. But WK, I mean, their positioning is in Broom Alley right now. Oh, Udo's actually playing archer. Didn't even notice that.
WK coming out, they got 3 archers, 2 infantry on the ground, and 3 cav. So kind of a diverse, and one of those is a horse archer, so you got 1 dismounted cav.
This is interesting.
Yeah, that horse archer can definitely be a big downfall, seeing how GA has like no ranged at the moment.
GA has no crossbows? Why?
No crossbows.
This may be really rough for GA. Like, there's probably going to be no one who's going to be able to deal with that horse archer efficiently. I mean, the flag spawn in the market. I think GA's, yeah, they definitely are. They're already putting the flag up. They're putting WK, they're making them rush now.
That's kind of what you do with infantry and cav. You hit a point.
Oh, there you go. Udall gets slayed.
You hit a point, you hold it with the infantry, and the cav just swoops in.
Corey gets wily though. That was the dismounted cav there going down. And that flag's going up. I mean, where the WK imp? They're not pressuring it right now. Fighting's going on. Troop gets dopey. The flag throw is still shooting at Corey right now with that horse archer power. Troop gets Perunian as well. Oh, Yona gets Udall though, so that's an archer down. Fighting continues. A lot of imp. PPK gets M. The flag is still going up. Is it? Yeah, it is. Cal gets Shema. I mean, they have more kills, but you can see right now, OGL's still on that flag. PPK and Troop gonna come pressure him. Yeah, he's off the flag now. Vinny trying to pressure him, gets stopped. Yona gets True. That's sniffed down. But I think WK should be able to just wrap this one up. Vinny going to trying to get OGL. But PPK's now on the flag. A lot of fighting going on across. Vinny gets Yona. Corey trying to pressure Achilles. Lags open with that Horse Archer. There you go. Kill for the Horse Archer. And Cal finishes off OGL.
Yeah, you saw GA doing kind of what they needed to do. They had the cab up. Looked like WK got some early dismounts. Took a few cab down early. And then the infantry kind of went to work. That's what you can do when you have that diversity in your team. You have these people that are good at multiple classes. You can put them in different roles and have them perform like they need to.
I think it was interesting to see the Horse Archer. I actually did see Laxor distract quite a few cav. Well, I guess it did have its effect.
What a Horse Archer a lot of times will do is cause the cab to focus. Like they so want to get that cab down. They so want to take that horse down so they can pick up that archer, and just the mobility makes it to where they're just not able to get them. Looks like GA's picked up 2 crossbows now. I think that's a really smart move on their point.
Yeah, they definitely needed to deal with the Horse Archer.
And with him being on a saddle horse, I mean, 2 good shots should take that thing down.
Definitely. I mean, let's focus on it. I saw a lot of them, like you said. You kind of get tunnel vision. You think it's an easy kill, and then it just turns out to be not easy.
It's the bait.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the
We'll
carrot
see the flag
just out of
spawns.
reach.
with like a stick rope just hanging right in front of your face.
Yep.
But the flag spawn could go either way right now. Either be right behind the church or all the way by the campfire, so we'll see. I think WK has the advantage with that Horse Archer. He's got the mobility. The flag's actually going to spawn right behind the church, and we'll see what each team does. GA, M, and Slade moving towards the flag. They're going back up.
Jay moving away from the flag, WK moving
Yeah.
to the flag.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know what they're trying here. This may work. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe not the best move.
Think
Maybe
it's
he'll
all
be
good.
first on the flag. I mean, I think it's fine.
Let him work it out. I don't have a huge problem.
Throwing shots being taken.
A small delay when flag spawns or even letting them set up on the flag, not always a bad thing. GA's getting closer.
It's closer and closer, but not close enough just yet. Both PPK and Troop have all pikes. Oh, Yono headshots Wiley.
Good shot
Well
by
played
Yona.
shot. Vinny gets Shema. And the flag's quite high. Oh, there we go. Nice stop from PPK gets Ferinian. Vinny finishes him off. Dopey stopped. And we're going to capitalize on that. But it's M and Slade on the flag. Cal gets OGL. Once again, WK. Yeah. These are 4 kills already. Only Wiley's down. Oodle gets Corey there. M and Slade fighting on the flag. Vinny gets Slade. Vinny, oh my god, 5-0. Doing great. All of WK is doing great.
Yeah, outside of Wiley, I mean that was an ace. Wiley got shanked early, but outside of that, that was pretty flawless on WK's part.
The Horse Archer, man, I'm telling you, that's the reason they're winning. Look at him.
Got a little bromance going on here, Thunder.
Oh man, I like Horse Archer. I got a thing for it. CRPG, man.
You could definitely see. I mean, the mobility is key. GA when they gave WK the flag, I really think it was just more the execution. What I'm not seeing from them is they're not doing any damage early to WK's cav. They're really not setting up to where they can try and get some shots. WK's cav is just kind of floating all around the map. You should be able to get a shot or 2 on them early.
I think it's just purely the difficulty of beating these guys in cav. I mean, with high ping, Cav's hard. Your lance is slower than usual, and they're hitting you probably like, you know, on key, on step. So it's very difficult to win with Cav encounters. Especially when Vinny has 16 ping and they have 100.
There you go. So Shema doing a crossbow shot. Got a hit on Calamity, even though he's Cav, from a drop. GA way out of position. I guess they're pretty much banking on a campfire spawn here. And they got it.
There they go, they got it, yeah. So this is actually going to pay off for them. Yona's going to be in a good position. OGL's going to be in a good position. And Slade moving down into that little pit with the campfire. But they're probably just going to go to the flag, and I think this is key for GA to get the flag early. I mean, a lot of time, WK's been getting this flag earlier, and then they just been punishing GA. There you go. Shema's going to be going on PPK, nothing. But the two GA imp are on the flag. I don't know where Trube is. But PPK is moving towards the flag. Fighting's going to begin. Yona's going to be taking shots. Wiley hits Yona with a jab. Well placed. But still, PPK trying to pressure the two imp on the flag. Nothing yet. Shema going to go fight Wiley off. OGL takes a hit. PPK still pressuring the flag now. I mean, he's got the archer fire right behind him. Like Oodle, actually across the bridge, taking shots at the flag. But no kills just yet. There you go. Vinny gets OGL with a bump. That's the crossbow down. Corey dismounted. And somehow the flags aren't even that like uneven. Oh, it's actually going up a bit now for GA, but most of GA is dismounted, I think. A lot of them at least are. This is more of an imp fight than it is Cap fight. Dobie gets PPK now. Imp down. Trube in the fight. Vinny, Yona TK's M. That's actually pretty terrible. Oodle gets Shema. That's dismount. I can't tell who's dismounted there. Oh, but Bruni gets Vinny. Bruni dismounted himself. Wiley gets TK'd by flag throw, and no, never mind. GA, only 3 left. Dopey goes down. But it's not over just yet. Trube gets Corey. And it's only Yona and Slade left. Yona goes down, and it's only Slade. Slade managed to get Trube. Shield broken, down. And there you go.
3-0, 3-0. That is a...
That's tough
pretty,
now.
That's a pretty big hill to climb if you're GA at this point. It really kind of favored WK that they went into the open map early, in my opinion. GA is definitely more of a closed map type of team. And I think you really just saw WK Cav, you know, reigning supreme right there.
For sure. I mean, a lot of dismounts, and I mean, that was pretty much an infight from what I saw, and then they still lost it though.
Yeah, right at the end it was an infight. You had, you know, pretty much the whole time leading up to that, WK Cav really corralling GA. They were just kind of putting them back in the corner, and that allowed, you know, the archers to get the angles, get the shots. Even though GA got some of the Cav dismounted, and it really just came down to they were all in just a big ball.
This is very tough for GA at this point. They can't lose a single round, which is a pretty big feat to say, you know, to say the least. Don't lose a single round to WK.
I think this is going to be more in their element. I would give them, you know, a little bit more map knowledge advantage here. GA's been playing this map a little bit longer. Map originated in EU, was later adopted by the NA scene. So, you know, maybe they have some tricks up their sleeves. I've seen the Europeans do some really interesting things with the maps.
We'll see. I mean, I'm not putting it past GA to win this or tie it. I mean, it'd be awesome to see a tiebreaker map. You know, it would be wicked, but we'll see. I honestly believe GA can do this, but I think WK will probably be able to get at least one win.
Yeah, what I'm seeing for WK is they'll probably go heavy imp, some Cavs, some archers, but really try and do more of a, you know, kind of a ground and pound. Really try and take it with the infantry. I see the exact opposite coming from GA. I think they're going to spread out a little bit, trying to get some angles, trying to put some depth to their line. That way they have the range coming in. When you look at the two factions, they're fairly evenly placed. Both are bow factions. You're definitely going to have an edge with the Vagar infantry over the Serenid. But I definitely don't think it's something that either team can't overcome. You should be able to do well with both these factions on this map. The one thing that will be a factor is going to be the squishy Serenid horses on a closed map, though.
think this is gonna be tough. I'm quite sure that WK will just probably run more inf, knowing that the Cav is weak. But I mean, it's just tough for GA at the point.
Tough, definitely not insurmountable. We'll find out pretty soon. We should be getting rolling here in a minute.
What do you expect the GA to do? I mean, I'm assuming they're just gonna try and kite into Archer Fire and Cav, probably the open area, the little field, right by I believe it's the Vega spawn.
Yep, and like I said, I see him kind of putting some depth, spreading out more, trying to make it to where it's not just a straight up infantry fight. I don't think that's what GA wants against WK. That's what I wouldn't want, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely gonna be tough. You got BK, Oodle, Troob, Maddawg. You pretty much got all the WKs here right now.
Yeah, you got basically the best infantry in NA right now
North America,
with that lineup.
I mean, I can see Robert Bruce is here. I'm assuming they're going to do Achilles, Laxro, Robert as archers, and then Oodle, PPK, and Wiley as inf, with Vinny and Calamity as Cav. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know if WK can risk playing one less inf. I'm not sure what GA will do. Probably, I'm assuming they'll probably run 3 archers as well. If they do what we think they are with support classes.
And the good thing about this, a shield drop, and you basically have an infantry with a bow on both
pretty
sides.
Much. GA is already readied up. Not sure. Yeah, we're probably waiting on WK right now.
So the winner of this is going to move on to the finals to face KOB.
Nice to the bound. They played really well.
Yeah, they had a big win against TMW a little bit earlier in the week, the other semifinal match.
Yeah, I mean, they really pulled off. A lot of us thought TMW would probably come out on top, but they really, disproved most people.
Yeah, it was pretty decisive. I mean, in the regular season, TMW definitely, imposed their will. They, kind of dominated the match early on, and I think that really inspired KOB. Try to put them on to where they, kind of like WK right now. I feel we're out for vengeance. They really wanted to prove that they can win. They wanted it. I think is what it came down to.
Definitely, KOB was practicing a lot before that. WK has been practicing a lot as well, from what I've seen. So I guess it's paying off.
That's a lot of it. When you come into a tournament, you have to kind of build momentum. You have to ramp up, get the group dynamic going. But it's almost harder to keep that going, to be honest. It's definitely a long-term investment when you start looking at tournaments like this.
Yeah, I mean it's been going on for 2 months. I mean, just the group stage, the round robin stage was 7 weeks. So pretty much 2 months there, plus this extra 4 weeks, or 3 weeks, I believe. So that amounts to 10 months or 10 weeks.
And it's not even a matter of keeping everyone engaged. It's keeping staying sharp, keeping your team as a top tier team. That's really the crimp in the hourglass. So it's never really hard to get people to show up. It's how good are you going to be when they do show up. So WK and KOB have proved that they can stand, in the case of KOB, that they can improve, that they can take some failure, improve on that, and come back and get a win in the match earlier.
Well, we're live here, and I already heard an early tag. Can't see who would hit. Looking around. But GA is another one. Who is getting hit? Can't seem to see.
WK down, Beer didn't spawn? Question mark?
Oh no, Beer came in as a 9th by accident. I think. WK has a balcony here, and G has the other side, by the middle of the map. goes on. Flag is going to spawn out in the field, so it's pretty much anyone's game right now. Vinny sitting there at the crack in the middle by the stairs. And I think both these teams are going to meet in the middle. No. GA probably going to go to the bridge. Maybe not. They're actually maybe going to look for the fight here.
Both teams running a comparable setup. 4 inf, 2 cav, 2 archers.
Probably the best setup to run on this map, in my opinion. It's big enough for a lot of cav. Or it's big enough for 2 cav that you really need. Oh, there you go. Corey gets wily early.
Had a little bit
down for WK already.
Yeah, you had a little bit of cav skirmish. It looked like somebody got caught out. The cav was trying to, divert and save him.
Oh, there you go. Cleric dead. Out of position there. Punished by the WK cav.
It's almost tunnel vision right there.
Yeah, that was bad right there. Yemi and M have both dropped down now. Oodle gonna be baiting them into the little stables. I mean, keeping them off the flag. Lax was right there though. Vinny gets peppered. That's an archer down. Troop coming in to help. Lax taking shots. Cal gets Corey. OGL goes down, but Achilles goes down to Corey. Oh, Lax tries to kick, gets punished by M right there. Vinny trying to come in. Yemi goes down. Vinny gets her. But M is still up. Dopey gets Troubadour. And now it's only Oodle as the no, PK's there with him as well. No one on the flag just yet, but it's only Dopey, Slate, and M.
4v3.
I mean, still anyone's game right now. There you go. Nice shield stun from PK, and Oodle gets slayed there. M's on the flag. I think that flag high enough? No, he's getting off of it. Dopey trying to fight the cap. Oh, a chamber from Oodle gets M. Dopey dismounted. There's not much Dopey can do at this point. He's fighting Oodle. And there you go, he goes down. Well done from WK.
So that's pretty much a GG. It really looked like there was some miscommunication on GA's part. It almost looked like everybody was, going opposite directions, doing not their own thing, but probably not the right thing there. And WK really just dominated that.
Oh, and GG's, and it looks like they're just gonna leave. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure it's late for them. Well played by GA. They made it this far, coming against some really good NA teams, usually with a ping disadvantage. So they really need to be holding their heads high. Great players, and like I said, they beat WK early. I think they just more like stirred the hornet's nest there.
Whacking it with the stick.
Yeah.
Forgetting that there's actually hornets inside of it. But I mean, great job from GA. Can't discourage their efforts. They did great through the entire tournament.
Absolutely. So we were hoping for a little bit closer match, and even though the score is definitely one-sided, and you saw really some high-level play from both teams.
Definitely. I mean, WK was on point for sure, but the rounds were closer than the score would probably tell.
Yeah, some of them. It really just seemed like GA was just kind of cloudy.
Struggling.
I really
to
think it was a matter of focus.
Players.
Yeah.
But I'll say a huge thank you to our sponsors, Mark Mods, Game Servers, Simrai, and Tail Worlds. Huge thanks to you guys. Huge thanks to the admin team, everyone who helped put WPL together. Huge thanks to Deafening. He's literally streamed every single game that he streamed, of course, and he's the cameraman for every single one. So huge thanks to him, guys. Big thanks to literally everyone involved. This is a great tournament. Everyone's enjoying it.
And it's coming to a finale.
A grand finale. I hope it's going to be great. KOB WK, a rematch, again, of a team that actually decimated, so to speak. WK really, put the hurt on KOB. I think that was a loss that really put him into a losing spell. They kind of fell into a spiral. They lost, I believe, to TMW after that as well.
Yeah, they came off a big win from GA. KOB did. Then really went into a tough match versus WK, a tough match versus TMW. I really think that's what polarized them. That's what focused them and said, look, if we're going to be contenders in this tournament, we're basically going to have to focus. We're going to have to put this down and figure out our team dynamic. And it's real easy to see when you have that really talented players, but they're coming together to play, kind of for the first time. So it doesn't surprise me that they struggle with some higher level teams early on, but that throughout the tournament they've refined themselves into the team that they are now. So it should be a pretty awesome match.
Definitely. We're going to get an interview with Calamity Noodle, so I'm going to tell him to come up right now.
Let's bring him up.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Good. Thanks for stream.
Yep. Congrats, guys. Really good match. I mean, sound victory. That was, and you guys were really on point. How much of the match during the normal season was a part of this?
It was a huge part of it. Honestly, they beat us pretty decisively. It was close, but we wanted to come back and prove that we are the strongest right now. There was a lot of planning, more so than a usual match, that's for sure.
That's great.
How'd you feel they played against you guys? I mean, you guys were playing really well. Maybe they weren't exactly on point, but you guys were definitely on point.
You want to take it, Idle?
I think like they were missing a few key players, like LaRue and Peter weren't there, and they were a big contribution to our loss last week. So I think that had, part of it. And some of the GA members had just played a WNL match, and I think they're a bit burnt out. But anyways.
That could definitely wear on you, and that's that's kind of part of leading the team, not spreading yourself too thin. So that definitely could play into it. It was late for them as well. Noodle, I saw you playing Archer. What's up with that?
Just God at every class. You know what I do.
Top player in it.
And even when playing Archer, he shields up and goes into melee. Good job.
Because I wasted all my arrows not making any hits, and I had to run into melee because I had no arrows left.
But looking forward to next week, KOB, right? Big mound, probably a lot better than they've been. Probably better than the last time you guys played them as well. So, thoughts for that match?
Are you about to say something, Matt? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. How do you guys foresee next week coming up? KOB kind of refined themselves. What do you expect? And should be a little different than the previous one?
Sorry, Thunder. We'll get back to that. I mean, next week is obviously the finals. There's $1,100 on the line, and I know I said this the last time, but we are done with Warband after this game. The majority of us. We're gonna have the official uninstall party number 2. But yeah, I mean, next week's a very important match, and KOB has a lot to prove, and we're gonna have to really come and show that we still have what it takes. I think we will. I think it'll be a better match than this one, that's for sure.
Definitely, man. Look forward to it.
So one more thing from me, the horse archer, is that a new meta? You had Thunder all starry-eyed over here, going gaga. What are we gonna be seeing that next week?
We can't reveal secrets, but honestly, we had to do a couple things, change a couple things up because you lost to him before. We did want to surprise them. Go ahead, Idle. You're gonna say something too.
I don't know. I just just put your best archer on a horse and just let him chase after people and just headshot them. It's a pretty good idea.
Well, it was fun to watch at least. He distracted quite a few of the GA cav.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, congratulations, guys. Huge win. Good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Guess we're gonna wrap it up.
Expect big things. So yeah, good luck to next match, and we'll probably see you then.
I just got a Steam message from Wiley. He said, "Hype me up. Talk to me, bitch. You fuck."
Nice.
Yeah, good job, Wiley. We didn't really see anything to speak of from you in this match, but
yeah, I didn't really see too much from Wiley there.
He ran in and got headshot a couple of times, but
at least he showed up in the kill feed, right?
No, honestly, same thing happened in BKS finals, but we won that, so we all love Wiley for that. Great callers. Cav plays a little,
What are you reading my resume? So awesome, guys. Yeah, great match.
Congratulations, guys.
Good luck going into the
best
finals.
of luck.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for the stream, and good night.
Good night, man. Anyways, to wrap it up, huge thanks to our sponsors again, Simrai, Game Servers, Mark Mods, Tail Worlds. Huge thanks, guys. Huge thanks to all the admins who helped run this tournament. Huge thanks to everyone who made this tournament become a thing. Huge thanks to all the teams, of course, for competing and playing. been great to watch, great to play in, great to cast. It's pretty much been a great tournament overall. I'm Thunderbeau, and then
I'm Maddawg.
thanks for watching, guys.